Hello students, welcome back to Science Online Classes. I am Jafar Basha, your science teacher. Dear students, in the previous class we studied about that monohybrid cross. This monohybrid cross done by the Gregor John Mendel, in which he taken that one contrasting characteristics. Now let us do the second experiment of that Mendel, that is called as a dihybrid cross. That what is dihybrid cross? The dihybrid cross is nothing but the process of crossing of two individuals by taking the two contrasting characteristics. Understood? By taking two contrasting characteristics. So which are the two characteristics are there? These two characteristics are, first one is we are taking that round yellow. Understood? I am taking that round yellow is crossed with another characteristics, that is wrinkled green. I am taking the just example of two characteristics. One characteristics is round yellow, means round, it is the shape of a seed. Remember, shape of a seed is round and wrinkled. The color of the seed yellow and green. These are the two characteristics we taken in the pea plants. Understood? So okay. So in the your textbook maybe some differently given that one. What's that one? They are taking the example of a round green and wrinkled yellow. Like that one taken. No problem. Don't be confused that one. Just we have to take two characteristics. Whether it is maybe we are taking like that or like this, both are same one. But remember the round yellow one from another one wrinkled green. So these are the two characteristics I am taken. Let's see that one. What are the genotypes are present? The genotypes in that one, for round capital R, and for yellow capital Y. These are the genotype of this round yellow. Then cross with the wrinkled green. For wrinkled genotype, small r smaller, and for green small y. I taken this example to better understand easy. Understood? Then next, I have taken the gametes. I have taken the gametes single characteristics. Single capital R, single capital Y. And from here, single K smaller, single K small y. After that one, they are undergoes cross pollination. And we are getting that one F1 generation, which is that one capital R, capital Y, small y. So it is also called as F1 progeny. So what type of we are having that individual in this F1 generation? We are having that one round yellow. Remember, round yellow we are getting in the dihybrid cross of F1 generation. Round for this capital R because it is a dominant, and yellow for Y because it is also a dominant. These are the two dominant characteristics expressed in the F1 generation. So this one F1 generation, when we are taking for self-pollination, capital R smaller, capital Y small y, cross with undergo self-pollination with the same type of individual capital R smaller, capital Y small y. When they are undergoes for self-pollination, we are getting totally 16 individuals. These 16 individuals expressing different characteristics. So that's why we are unable to express directly. We are using the checkerboard. Let me see the checkerboard. Okay, students, come to that one, the checkerboard of F2 generation. As I told you, we are getting totally 16 individuals. We are getting 16 individuals. So what we are taking here, what we got that in F1 generation, the round yellow. So this round yellow undergoes self-pollination, and we are getting the one gametes. What type of gametes we are taking? So we are getting that one, first this one, capital R, capital Y. Then we are taking that one, capital R, small y. Then another one, we are taking a small r, capital Y. And then at last we are getting small r, small y. So these are the gametes taken for the getting F2 generation. The same type of gametes we are taking here also, because one is male, another one is female. So that's why the same type, because it is under self pollination. So that's why same type of the gamete we have to be take. Capital R, capital Y, capital R, small y, small r capital Y and small r small y. Understood? Now let me say understand carefully how we are going to taking that one self pollination by these gametes. So first one we have to be take this one and this one, and what the gametes are present, the same gametes have to be right. One thing remember, capital letter should be right first. Okay. Then we are taking this one and this one. Capital R, capital Y, capital Y. Remember, these are the capital R, capital R, capital Y, as it is written here in this first box. Means one individual we got. Then second, this one is have to be plus this one. Okay. Then this one and this one, capital R, capital Y, small y. Then from this one same, from this one. Capital R smaller, capital Y, capital Y. Then from the same thing, the last one. Capital R smaller, capital Y, small y. So like this we have got that one, 4 individuals. Then next step is have to be use this one and these all 4 like this. Then first from this one to this one. Capital R, capital Y, small y. Then from this one, capital R, small y. Then from this one to this one, capital R, smaller, capital Y, small y. Have to be listen carefully and have to watch that one checkerboard. From this one to this one now. Capital R, smaller, small y. Understood? Now we got that one 8 individuals. Now next individuals. From this one to these all 4. Then next from first to this one to this one. Capital R, smaller, capital Y. Then from this one to this one, capital R, smaller, capital Y, small y. Then from this one to this one, small r, smaller, capital Y, capital Y. Then next one from this one to last one, small r, smaller, capital Y, small y. Then at last one, from this one to all 4. First this one to this. Capital R, small r, capital Y, small y. From this one to second. Capital R, small r, small y. From this one to third one. Small r, capital Y, small y. And at last the 16th individual, small r, small y, small y. So these are the totally 16 individuals what we are getting. Then how can we identify the triads? What are the characteristics are there? So the characteristics are like this. There are 4 individual characteristics we can see. First one is a round yellow. Okay. Then second one is a round green. Then third one is a wrinkled yellow. And the fourth one is a wrinkled green. Remember I written the gametes, but listen carefully. The 4 individual characteristics, first is a round yellow, because dominant letters are there, that's why I am writing a round yellow, first characteristics. Then second is round green, third one is a wrinkled yellow, fourth one is wrinkled green. So let me see how we have to identify 4 characteristics in these 16 individuals. So the capital letter, remember here I used here capital letter R. So it means we have to use that one. Both the one capital letter R or both the capital letters, no problem. They are representing from the round shape. And like that, Y capital Y is single capital Y or the double capital Y. Both are representing the same characters, that is yellow in color. So that's why we have to find out capital R and capital Y where it is present. So here, so I can find this one, capital R, capital Y here. First one. Then here, capital R, capital Y. Second. Capital R, capital Y. Third, capital R, capital Y. 4 individuals I got. Then in the second line, capital R, capital Y. Yes, of course. Fifth one got. Capital R, oh, yes, small y is there. Don't select this one. Again here, capital R, capital Y. Yes, of course. This one also. Here, the capital Y is not present. Leave it. In the next line, capital R, capital Y. Again we are selecting one. So here also, capital R, capital Y is there. But here, capital R is not present and here also not present, so leave it. In that fourth line, again we have got capital R, capital Y. And in here, there is no capital Y, so leave it. Here, there is no capital R, leave it. And here, there is no capital Y and R, leave it. Now what we have got, that one we have to be count it. So how many individuals we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How much we got? Capital R, capital Y? 9 we got. Understood? Then we have to go capital R, small y. Means capital R representing the round shape, small y representing the green in color. Okay, so that's why we have to be consider both the y should be small. Remember, both the y should be small. So that's why we have to be select the one. Capital R and small y. Here 4 are already selected here. Capital R, small y is there. So I used a different color to identify. Okay, I am using that one into mark here. Round green. 1. Here also round green. Here more. Here 1. Capital R, small y. Round green. And here also not present. Here also not present. So totally 1, 2, 3. 3 individuals we got round green. So that's why 3. Then next small r representing the wrinkled shape and capital Y representing the yellow color. So we have to find out wrinkled yellow. Why? Here remember both the r should be small. And here y 1 or 2 may be in capital, no problem. But both the r should be small. Let me see here where it is present. Here all 4 over, here all 4 over, here both r is small, y is capital. So that's why I use this one. So I am using this one, circling first. Okay, then next here also both r is small, y is capital. Here another one. This one selected, and here one more is there. Small r and capital Y. So it means totally how many individuals we got? Wrinkled yellow 3. Then next at last the small r representing the wrinkled shape, small y representing the green color. So that's why both the should be small and both the y also should be small. When it is presented here, yes, of course, here at last we are getting the one. Last one is both the small r, both the small y. So only one individuals we got, which is a wrinkled yellow. So like that one, we are dividing the 16 individuals into 4 characteristics, in which the round yellow are 9 individuals, round green is 3. So wrinkled yellow is 3 and wrinkled green is 1. So these are the ratio. 9 is to 3 is to 3 is to 1. It is a phenotypic ratio of dihybrid cross. Understood? Hope you understood. This is all about that dihybrid cross. So in the first attempt only we can't understand. So we will confuse so much. So that's why better practice again and again until you will expert. Understood? If you have any doubts, you can contact. Okay. Thank you, Andrew.